Hello everyone. Time has come now to proceed ahead with our midterm portion. So your midterm syllabus I have already shared, that is from chapter 1 to chapter number 7. 1, 2, 3 we have done. We'll begin ahead with chapter 4, that is subtraction. First of all, we'll recall few important points. Pay attention carefully. Subtraction means finding the difference between the two numbers. What is the meaning of difference? To find how much is less or how much more is the one number from the other. In subtraction, we have three main points. In subtraction, we have three main words, you can say. First one is minuend, second one is subtrahend, and third one is difference. You should be thorough with these three words. Minuend means that number from which we are subtracting. Okay, suppose we are writing 5 minus 3. So in 5 and 3, what is minuend? 5 will be the minuend because from 5 we are subtracting. Just remember this. Minuend means from which we are subtracting. After minuend, the second term is subtrahend. Subtrahend means which number is to be subtracted. Okay, which number is to be subtracted. Same example, 5 minus 3. So among 5 and 3, what will be the subtrahend? 3 will be the subtrahend because we are subtracting 3 from 5. Okay, then we have difference. Difference means the answer which you will get. 5 minus 3, what answer you will get? 2. So that 2 will be your difference. I hope the three terms are clear. Minuend, subtrahend and difference. Once again I'll repeat. Minuend means from which we have to subtract. Suppose 10 minus 8. So among this 10 and 8, what will be your minuend? 10 will be the minuend because from 10 we are subtracting. Okay, then subtrahend means which is to be subtracted. You can see 10 minus 8. Okay, so this will be your minuend because from 10 we are subtracting. What is to be subtracted is called subtrahend. Okay, and among the two, what answer you will get will be known as difference. Is it clear now? This is all about your subtraction. Next point, very important, just keep in mind, while we were in third or second classes and all, this mistake many of us used to do. Okay, so I'll explain you. When 0 is subtracted from a number, you see it is written from a number. From a number, you know, from a number means suppose it is 8. This is known as from a number. From this, when we will subtract 0, okay, from this when we will subtract 0, what our answer will be? That number same as it is. Okay, but what we used to do? We used to do like 0. How many of us are doing like this? Many might be there, I know. Okay, so this is your correct method, not this one. Just keep in mind this point. This point is given now when 0 is subtracted from a number. What does this mean? That from any number when we are subtracting 0, what answer we will get? We get the number itself. We get the number itself. What does this mean? That number same, not the 0. Is it clear? So when 0 is subtracted from a number, we get the number itself. Okay, then when 1 is subtracted from a number, we get its predecessor. Predecessor means a number before. A number before. Okay, when 1 is subtracted from a number, what does this mean? You know, suppose it is 7. From this 7, when I am subtracting 1, what will I get? A number before 7. 6 is coming before 7, right? So this is your point. Okay, when 1 is subtracted, we get its predecessor. Any number it could be. Suppose I have to subtract 10. Okay, minus 1. What will I get? 9. Is 9 the predecessor of 10? Yes. Okay, then we cannot subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. Very important point. Okay, when we were in previous classes, same I'll tell you, it is written here, bigger number we cannot subtract from smaller one. Suppose it is like 9 minus 10. Is it possible? No, right? Suppose it is 24 minus 35. Is it possible? Not possible. Okay, or suppose it is 24 minus what you can say 16. So can we subtract 6 from 4? No. Okay, that time what we have to do? We have to do borrowings. We have to borrow one from the other side. Just keep in mind this thing. Anywhere if we find a bigger number a smaller number upside. Okay, when we find a smaller number in a minuend place, okay, from that number we can never subtract a bigger number which is written downside. In that case, always we have to borrow one from the other side. Just keep in mind. I'll give you one example. Suppose it is 25 minus 18. So, is this 8 is less or more than 5? 8 is definitely more than 5. So whenever we are having a bigger number in subtract 10, what do? We borrow 1 from the other side. It will become 15. Now from 15 can we subtract 8? Yes, we can. Got it now? Just keep in mind, whenever we have a bigger and the smaller number, we will borrow 1 from the other side. Cannot subtract a smaller number. Cannot subtract a bigger one from the smaller number. Clear? So this is here 5 points are given. All 5 points should be there in your mind while you do subtraction. First point, we'll recall once again. Minuend, subtraction and difference. What does this minuend means? Minuend means from which we are subtracting. 3 minus 2. 3 is the minuend. Subtract 10. Subtract 10 means the number which we are subtracting. 2. That is 3 minus 2. 2 is your subtract 10. Then difference, the answer which we will get after subtracting 3 and 2. What you will get? 1. That is your difference. When 0 is subtracted from any number, what do we get? The number itself. Keep in mind. Suppose we are subtracting 5 minus 0. What answer we will get? 5. Always keep in mind, from any number when we will subtract 0, we get the same number as answer, not the 0. So 1 is subtracted, we get its predecessor. Any number when we will subtract 1 from it, suppose 10 minus 9, we will get, 10 minus 1, we will get 9. 7 minus 1, we will get 6. 4 minus 1, we will get 3. So always from any number when we are subtracting 1, we get one number before that, okay, predecessor. We cannot subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. What does this mean? If in the minuend place any small number is there, from that small number we cannot subtract a bigger number which is given in subtract 10. That time what we will do? We have to do borrow 1 from the other side. This is all about your 5 important points. Right after this clip, I'll share question number 2, missing digits in subtraction, and question number 4. Okay. So I hope 1, 3 and 5 you all have done. 2 and 4 I'll share right after this clip.